Uh-oh. Orthopedic underwear. And with that, I welcome you back to the Livestream.net's Final Fantasy VII Let's Play walkthrough.
It's true! It's true! It's true! Do it! Oh, dang it!
Yes,
no, he doesn't. You don't get to,
Those
you
are
don't
so
get to keep the
important.
panties if you don't say it's true. Right? That's the way it works, right? If you don't say it's true, you don't get to keep the panties.
You don't get to keep the panties now.
Yeah, I jammed on it.
And they are not orthopedic, by the way. They are slightly stretched.
Okay, I
That
always
was a
really
bad translation.
liked this. I don't know why. I really am like fascinated by the fact that Cloud can actually read sheet music. Like I always thought that was the coolest thing ever. Like, holy crap, he can play the piano and read music. I sit there and I think
that is
like,
cool.
I sit there and I think like, where did Cloud learn how to read sheet music? Like, did
Maybe
he,
from Tifa.
Did Tifa? Like,
Well.
did his mom make him take piano lessons when he was a kid? If Cloud were to like, if they were to make like another Advent Children thing and Cloud had to sit down at a piano, would he actually be able to play like a good song? Or is it just like some weird little thing that they threw in that they're never going to touch again? I
think it would be a great thing if, like, they made another animated short where, like, I've said many a time before, I would love to have, like, the Tifa sort of centric animated short.
Yeah.
Or possibly the family out just doing dumb crap animated short. But, you know, like, you know, have a Tifa is going on her own quest to find Zangon before he dies, and occasionally, you know, cut back to, you know, shots of Cloud and the two kids, and Cloud basically kind of going to, you know, basically going, alright, I know, come on, calm down, I'll play piano for you. You play piano? But yeah. Tifa wasn't the only one, you know, and it turns out they have a, you know, piano in the,
They could have gotten.
You know.
I actually
In the bar?
saw a fan little fan art comic thing that's like floats around the internet. I don't know who did it. But it was apparently like Tifa woke up and she was following this little trail of like hearts or something that Cloud put on the floor. I can't remember, or maybe it was something else.
And found yeah.
But she goes into a room.
Was it
There's like
baby grand?
Yeah, it's like a baby grand piano. And
Aww.
it's like a note on it saying, "Happy birthday, Tifa." And she's all like, "Oh, I have a piano." And she plays. And I was like, "Oh, how cute."
Of course, that's giving me a hilarious mental image of Archie and Edith Bunker, you know, Cloud and Tifa doing Those Were the Days.
Because I think it's pretty obvious that Tifa can probably play piano since she had one in her room. And for some reason, you know, that's like, cool, she can play the piano, but there's the idea of Cloud being able to play piano too. I don't know, it just seems more interesting that it's him. I don't know. He doesn't seem like the type who would. Oh, Cloud's mom is nagging him.
Aww.
You need a girl, Cloud.
But the Cloud girl never leave you alone, Cloud.
I like how her hair is like the same as his, almost, but in a ponytail.
It is.
I always kind of imagine that Cloud looks like his mom.
She's got spiky bangs.
I think Cloud very much takes after his mother. I mean, he's nearly as masculine as she is.
That's true.
I get.
Are you eating right?
Of course, this oddly reminds me of, so with the, you know, very controversial Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy VII timeline connection, I have sort of a joke genealogy, which really isn't. It's basically just the, alright, this Final Fantasy X character, eventually their descendants give rise to these Final Fantasy VII characters. And so the, you know, hilarious, you know, idea was that Cloud was the many generations direct descendant of Meg Ryan and Yuna.
Meg Ryan.
Okay.
You know, Riku was the descendant, or Riku was the great-great-great ancestor of Sid. So there's a direct line of descent from Sid to Sid. Of course, you know, that's the maternal line because his paternal line is, you know, obviously Cain Highwind from Final Fantasy IV, whose father was Richard Highwind from Final Fantasy II. They just accidentally kept jumping into different realities.
Oh, I see.
This was entirely made-up nonsense, but, you know, it's perfectly hilarious made-up nonsense.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, Pain eventually gives rise to Vincent.
Of course.
Waka and Lulu's line give rise to Tifa, because, you know, had to come from somewhere.
Well, Lulu does kind of have, you know, some of Tifa's classic features, like dark hair and, like, red eyes and really, really big boobs.
What? Tifa has big boobs?
What? No, she doesn't.
I've never noticed that before!
This part is the exact same in Crisis Core 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. Just at a different camera angle.
I
well,
think
then
the door
there's
is
that
on
little
the other
extra
side
part
of the
about,
room.
like, the hotel owner has, like, a nest egg hidden in that creepy picture.
Oh, yes.
That was kind of funny. It's annoying in Crisis Core 2, though. Like, when I play through it a couple times, and for some reason it takes me forever to, like, catch the guy in there. Like, I can't get him to leave the desk. And then I leave and I come back and he's walking down the stairs. I'm like, damn it.
I couldn't figure that.
The real trick is just to keep popping in and out of the room as fast as you can.
Mm.
The guy to the left, for some reason, he makes me think of Fei Fang Wong.
Who's...
From Xenogears. He's the main character. And he wears a white shirt, black pants, and he has I think he's got a red armband or a red wristband on.
That'd be kind of funny if it was,
ponytail.
like, supposed to be based on him.
It would be.
Well, there is a Tifa image cameo in Xenogears, as well as Luca from Chrono Trigger.
But then there you go.
So.
I just thought that this part was cute when I first played it. Like, oh, they're taking a picture. Aww. Jeez. And then you realize later on that that picture is actually, like, important to the plot.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
I thought that it was just something
Very
cute they
important.
threw in. I was like, oh, that's so
Because it
cute.
reveals that there is no such man as Sephiroth.
Well, I wouldn't... That's
He
no.
is actually three ducks in a man costume.
Okay. Sure. That works for me. Yeah. Anyway.
Man, that is a really bizarre bridge.
These
Just
are
goes
really bizarre
straight up.
mountains. Like,
Yeah.
Yes.
Spiky mountains of death.
Well, they're Mako crystalline formations, I think, is the entire point. Because they basically resemble what the natural Mako looks like, but only bigger.
that could be. That would explain why they put a reactor here.
Yeah.
The bridge! Oh no! Nail fall. Oh. And then, like, I was kind of felt sad because there's, like, the one dude got lost and they're like, Sephiroth's like, we're not gonna look for him. So it's like, oh.
I know.
Which doesn't happen, which is about to happen.
Yep, Cloud is completely invulnerable.
Yeah, at least Cloud
Okay.
survived the fall, right?
Yeah. If he didn't, we wouldn't be here.
Yeah, the whole world would be screwed if Cloud died.
Like in Metal Gear Solid 3, if you do something that's paradoxical, you're gonna... No! No, Snake, you've changed history!
The nanomachines can't fix it?
That's 4.
I suppose you're right.
Nanomachines can do anything with 4.
Well then, there you go!
Yes. But they didn't exist in 3, so they can't do anything.
Well, I guess that's why you have to go into the future and get them.
We're getting to see a battle.
Oh.
What are we seeing? Oh, you.
What's he doing?
That's why we
Wow.
see a battle.
He wanted to show that.
The might.
That attack.
Yeah.
This is how awesome Sephiroth is. He can make the ground explode.
I love this background.
That is really pretty.
It resembles several scenes in the Northern Crater Dungeon.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, where you can see the pots.
Mm-hmm. She walks so funny.
She's like got her hip swaying.
Oh yeah.
She's got to probably pick her feet up really high because her shoes are so pointy.
Yeah.
Vincent syndrome.
There you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, see, it's got that odd, like, sort of hook formation thing
It does.
going on.
But that's like rock that's on top of, like, the actual Mako is like that little thing on the top.
Yeah, but it's all like I sort of imagine it kind of like coral.
Like it grew out of the rock?
Yeah, basically, and like not all of it is I guess sort of expended material is just sort of rock there.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just sort of what I figure. Really, it's somebody with an overactive imagination and a pen.
I always like this part right here, where Sephiroth is kind of talking about how magic is actually, like, in the Final Fantasy VII world, magic is considered to be, like, a scientific fact.
Yeah, I like that.
Like,
I like that in Final Fantasy VII, in a lot of the Final Fantasies, and in the Xenogears and Xenosaga series.
But yeah,
Now, who's he talking
talking
about here?
He's Hojo,
Oh,
I
okay.
think. Hojo is the one that told him that magic shouldn't be called magic, because, like, using materia and how materia works is a scientific fact. And
Of course.
I don't know, it's something about the world that I always thought was cool, that
Mm-hmm.
magic isn't just some mysterious thing, it's actually, like, mixed in
Well,
with their
magic-
science.
Yeah, well, magic is just another branch of science. It's just because it's magic doesn't mean we can't be scientific about it.
Well, did
Science
you...
isn't-
Sorry.
Yeah.
Did you notice there he did the same laugh as when they
What's
enter
that?
Nibelheim, so I wonder if there's some truth in what you said, Tennyo.
No.
Yeah, that
That he
Sephiroth
knows?
knows that Hojo's his father, but Hojo just doesn't realize that Sephiroth knows.
Yeah. I mean, that shows he had contact with him, so...
Yeah. Well, it's very obvious that Sephiroth has constant contact with Hojo, but whether or not he knew that Hojo was his father, because it's very apparent that that Sephiroth doesn't like Hojo at all.
And that Hojo is absolutely fangirl creepy obsessed with him.
Ew. It's a good thing Sephiroth didn't inherit his forehead, though.
That is a hilarious line in retrospect.